I was real bad sick. I didn't know how bad I was, until I went to my doctor. And they ran tests on me, and I was just wondering why I was getting sick all the time. And come to find out, they told me what the situation was, and that kind of threw me,
I tested positive 30 years ago at the City County Health Department. And I had gotten used to going in every 2 months rather than every 3 that they recommend, because I wasn't using condoms for having safe sex. So this time I walked in and gave her my number. She said, "Come in and shut the door and sit down." And I was like, "Oh Lord," she must be getting ready to give him bad news. She said, "Well, sit down." She said, "I don't know how to tell you this, David, but I never told anybody this before, but you tested HIV positive." And then she started crying. So I got up from where I was sitting across the desk and went over and rubbing on her shoulder and said, "Well, I'll be all right, I'll be okay." I didn't tell my dad or my stepsisters for 7 years because I didn't think they would care.
North Winds is a nursing facility. We're considered a nursing home, but I like to look at it as assisted living because, some of our patients are able to take care of themselves. We get clients that are either HIV positive or have full-blown AIDS. Majority of our patients don't have family, so most of them come off the streets, or they either get real sick in the hospital and have to be sent here to get better. We want them to come in here and have a better quality of life, being around people that won't discriminate against them. They get discriminated against because people are not educated. And when you're not educated, sometimes they're, I would use the word shunned, their family shun them.
I started losing weight and we couldn't figure out what the deal was. I went from 135 pounds down to 90 pounds and then down to 85. And I couldn't keep anything down. I was falling all the time. They did the HIV test on me and it came back positive. And it didn't go over well with me. It's hard to hear something like that, because all you can think of is it's a death sentence and you think you're gonna die.
There's quite a few here that have absolutely nobody at all, whether they had been discriminated over because of their sexual orientation or because of their HIV status. That happens a lot, and it's sad, and that's something else that we do is try to cater a little more to the ones that do come off the street that have absolutely nothing.
We consider ourselves a big family. So when they come here, they're not alone. They're here with other people just like them and with people that care.
I kind of miss my family and stuff, but, I got a new family now, so, I can still keep in contact with them, but this here is more of a whole family,
We really have, it's a different type of relationship, I think, for being in the hospital because you spend so much time with them daily, at least 8 hours. We've developed, a relationship, a nurse-patient relationship, but I actually just care about these people. Every single one of them, I can tell you a story about each one of them. They're all my babies.
Right now I am putting together our activities calendar for the month of December. It's done once a month, and this one is my favorite because I get to put snowflakes all over it. We play lots of board games, Scrabble being one of my favorite.
This place has been great for me. I think if I hadn't have came here and gotten the attention I needed and the help, I'd be dead. They're caring, they're sweet. I love the nurses.
People around here are open, genuine people.
Right here in North Winds, I would give them A for everything they do for us. I mean, anything. If it wasn't for the people that are helping us to make us stronger, where we can get back into society, that's what I'm working with.
Our residents, of course, they enjoy Christmas. The country is in a recession. There's not many people to help. There's not the funding out there to help them with Christmas gifts. And I received a call from the Rotary a few years ago. And I'm very grateful for that. Because for the residents to get the things that they ask for, it's those little things that make a big difference. They come in, they get to know the residents, they spend time with the residents, and they just make their day.
It was a couple years ago, we had a lady here that really needed a winter coat, really bad, and it was brought, one of the gifts that the Bricktown Rotary Club brought her was a winter coat, and when she got it, she was really down and depressed because, you know, it's holiday time, and that's when a lot of them need it the most, the support the most that don't have anything, and she was really sad and depressed, and when she took that coat out of the bag, I mean, I never seen her just stand up so fast and try it on, and she hugged literally every single one of the members of the club.
There was I remember last Christmas, there was an older fella who got an art set, a paint set. Do you remember that? Were you here that day?
Yes, yes. He was tickled to death over. He loves to draw and paint, and that was one of the things that we had put down on the list for the Rotary Club was for an art set, and they brought him, I mean, we were thinking, you know, some crayons and pencils, and they brought him this huge, nice art set, and to him it was perfect. He drew he'd go to everybody. Is there something you want me to draw you? You know, and we'd tell him, and he'd sit and draw it out. And he gave back, you know, by being able to keep himself busy with the gift that he received and make him happy, but also make others happy by drawing or coloring things for them.
Is he still here?
He's not here anymore.
It really means a lot, more than y'all could ever imagine. Last year I got some CDs and what have you, and this year I asked for a few items. Hopefully I'll get them. And everybody seems to be real grateful when y'all do, when anybody comes out. And it's always nice to see an unfamiliar face around it. People that come in caring about us, and I know it's from Adam, and caring enough about us to get us a gumball. Yeah. That would make some people happy as large.
It's a gift. It's a God's gift that we have people and organizations, the people who opened their hearts and came in and just help us out. Give us a light where the light bulb be blowed out, but you put in a new watt in our life when you bring things to us and help us out. We appreciate everything that anyone do for us.